like it like that, like it like that, like it like that. I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that, like it like that. I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that, like it like that.
Yeah,
I want to learn how to make acai bowls.
Oh
Just because I
yeah.
like that shit so much. I ordered
Wait,
too
what
much.
is acai bowl again? It's like yogurt.
It's just acai with like granola, and I mean you can put whatever in it, but it's usually just like.
Dude, you know what I
banana.
started doing? Get this. All right, I get the smoothie that's already made from Kroger, and you get the protein, you put it in the smoothie, blend it, and then put cereal on it, like wheats and like granola. It's just like a side bowl.
Wait,
it's just
what?
like the thing you get from. It's really good too.
What do you buy? What's the base thing that you're
It's
buying?
just like the pre-made smoothies, like in the cooler section. I think it's
Oh.
like Farmer's Street or whatever.
Yeah.
I think
How
it's
much are
like-
those? Like
Those
serving?
it was like $7, but it's like for a quart. But you only have to use a little bit. You know, you'll use like that, like a couple of shots, and
Yeah.
then just
Yeah.
put water, and then put the
Throw
protein
the stuff in there.
Yeah,
You just
throw
use
the
protein powder.
Yeah, it's really good. And then put like grain and like Wheaties
Yeah.
on it on top. Or
Yeah.
a little bit more.
They sell acai bowls in the freezer section.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
not bowls.
Wait, where
the
at?
acai,
Where are y'all
like
talking about?
if you go to like Sprouts or like Whole Foods or
Oh.
any like health
Damn, I
food
never
store,
looked there. Yeah.
they
Yeah.
sell
I
like
guess I don't really go
like in
to
like
shops.
the ice cream cartons. They sell acai,
Oh,
and
really?
you just scoop it out, and then you can mix
Is
it
that
with
expensive? I
granola.
bet you that's expensive though.
Yeah, it's for like a little carton. It's probably like $7.99 or
What's
something.
up with this, man?
That's for you, dude.
Oh, y'all took
That's
them?
all you, man.
Yeah, we were taking them when you were waiting.
Did you take one, boss?
Yeah, I took one already.
Did you see him take it?
Why would I lie to you?
I did.
I didn't see anybody take it, man.
Of course y'all did.
What's up, man?
What? Stop doing
I'm
that.
trying to get look my.
Stop touching it. I can hear it. I can hear it. Why is it? I
All
don't know.
right, fine.
All right, tell me about Netflix, Chang. What is the deal with
Oh
Netflix?
yeah, so we were talking about Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. No, I read something online about Netflix stock. It's just like something about just like the stock's not doing that well, or it's not going to do that well soon because Netflix has been losing a lot of money because in the past Netflix, just like
was it?
Amazon, was like the only player in the game essentially in the terms of entertainment streaming. But now you have other companies that are coming online with entertainment streaming.
Are there
you know?
like other ones? Aside
Other
from, like,
big conglomerates,
Hulu?
yeah. Like, have you ever heard of Disney?
Hulu.
Disney Plus. So Disney Plus about to roll out with something,
I did
and
hear
they're about to take all of Disney's
Content?
movies and content off of their stuff. ESPN.
Yeah,
ABC,
I did hear
whatever.
that. They're
That
taking
sucks.
they're taking all the cartoon movies off of Netflix, and Disney's like, fuck that. We'll just make our own network, and then kids are gonna buy it because you know they only care. But and you know,
Dude,
and
I
it's a
don't-
good way for
Netflix
parents.
is taking all the cartoon movies off.
No,
the
Disney.
one that Disney owns.
is pulling
Correct.
their shit off of Netflix because they're like, we'll do this on our own. We'll just
Yeah.
have our own network with our own kids, like just for kids. And I mean, I guess it's a good thing, I guess, because you don't want kids. You know, on Netflix, like,
And then they'll package it with ESPN, though.
right?
That's the thing.
Yeah, ESPN
something
Plus
like
or
that.
whatever.
Yeah, because Disney owns ESPN.
Yeah.
right?
So it's turning into cable TV again.
Yeah,
Like, you're
exactly.
Right, but
yeah,
now- but now
but you get a
Disney-
pick.
right.
You get to pick your bundle. It's cheaper,
Yeah.
but you only get shit that you. Yeah,
Yeah, like
it
I'm
is
not gonna
turning-
pay $10 a month for only
It is
Disney
turning-
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
like every once in a while, I want to watch like
I
Lion King
thought-
or something. Power went out.
Yeah, your power went out.
Oh, we blew that.
Transformer.
Still getting paid for this
Testing.
time, right?
Yeah, we're back. We back.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are back and running. I think.
That's why we need your money, people.
Hold on, let me check this.
Yeah, if we die, man, please somebody just tell loved ones that we love them.
Yeah,
Except your brother.
that was the problem that I was talking about. Well, back to the Netflix thing. That's the thing I was talking about with. You know, if you start piecing together like Hulu and Netflix, you know,
Yeah.
it's like $40 plus $10.
Yeah,
you know,
to
you're
be
back
like
up to cable
The whole
again.
point of it was to save money and to have everything.
Dude, corporations took over it again, man. It's just like they
Yeah.
get so big, they just gotta.
Yeah.
They're not gonna not get their money, I guess.
I feel like but it's still all about who produces the best original content, right? And because
Yeah, that's the
Netflix
game changer.
Netflix creates so much and they invest so much money in that
Yeah.
people aren't gonna leave Netflix because it's still the base, at least
Yeah.
not for a while.
I feel
And
like
dude, their recent movies have like so many big actors.
I feel like
I mean,
it's
how is, like Netflix must be paying like $10 million a movie for like
Yeah,
Jennifer
they
Aniston.
they
like-
did say that their budget for spending went through the roof. So
Yeah.
that's the other thing I was going to get
that's
to.
probably
That
the-
they've been spending a lot more because they
Yeah,
got to compete
they have all that
now.
content.
Well, no, they got to compete essentially with the other streaming
Yeah.
places. So you either get more content or you make people pay more for the content they already have.
It-
And Netflix hasn't raised your rate in what ever, right?
Because people would
Yeah.
bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
So
would just lose their minds.
essentially
Yeah.
what they're saying is that there are like three options. They can either raise their rates, they can stop making, or they can stop incurring more debt by getting more content, because all the money that they're spending, they're not making any more, so they're just incurring debt at this point.
But let's be real. If they raise their rates, we'd bitch, but we'd take it.
No, you would.
We'd all take it.
You
up the
would.
ass.
I don't.
You would cancel
I'm already
your
out the game.
subscription.
I'm already out the Netflix game.
Wait, what is it? It's like $14.99 now, or $10.99.
Something like that, yeah.
If they went to like $17.99, you'd be like, "Fuck this."
But my question is that
Yeah.
why aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's already. It's getting.
What I
pretty
want to
high.
know is that how many new users do they get per like day or whatever, you know? Because obviously the users that are on their platform already, like us, already paid that whatever fee, and we don't care. They haven't moved it up, right? So
Yeah, what's the growth?
their goal must be, hey, we got to get more accounts, right? That has to be the
Yeah.
only way they make.
And also, I mean,
revenue back.
internationally too, though, right? Or like, I don't know where their numbers are.
Yeah,
What their, I mean, I'm sure their reach is everywhere by this point, but where do they see as like the biggest growth areas? You know,
but to me, like JP was saying, they
Probably
have
original
like
content, like
like
you said.
Netflix has a lot
but I
of
mean
good
geographically, like in the
original-
world.
Oh,
Yeah, where's their footprint? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to bang with Disney, to be fair,
I think-
because Disney has such a, like, they own all the Marvels and all the comic
Yeah.
book
Yeah.
stuff. And
As far-
sports in general,
Such a strong
right? Or
brand.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're
That's the difference. They can offer that stuff,
fucking little
which is live. You know, Netflix doesn't have anything live at all yet.
Yeah, that's
going to
true.
be the next thing
Yeah.
they go into probably. They got
That's
to
gonna
have
be
something.
so much more expensive though. I don't know if they will be able to, because that's gonna cost a lot of money.
They don't have to do it all the time, but they could just be like, okay, once a week we're gonna have a nightly show.
You know,
where,
but
or you know, like
Yeah.
every night tune in at 7 and Netflix will have this live thing.
I
or
think
you
that's a
could
bad
just-
route.
I think it's a bad
Yeah.
route because people just go to
yeah.
YouTube. YouTube
People-
has that.
True.
already.
Okay,
And
so
people
sport.
do
That's
that
what
for
it's
their
sports then. They gotta
Yeah.
get. They gotta get some.
Some
they gotta
deal
get
with
that
a
gymnastics
league.
league going or something like
that
that.
gymnastics league that we're talking about.
Drop the gymnastics league.
Yes, it's not gonna happen. Quit trying to make it happen.
But what other live stuff do you need? What do you
Yeah.
need to watch live other than
I don't think
sports?
I don't watch anything.
I don't think it has to go live TV. I think like I've seen a lot of Spanish movies on there lately.
Yeah,
I think
I love the I
We're talking
love
about
the
the geography thing. I think
Right.
they should go to like
I
Latin
love the
America.
international section on
Yeah.
Netflix. That's
Yeah,
one
I
of
heard
my
there's like-
favorite.
There's pretty good
Wait,
shows.
what do you watch on the international section? Do you wait? It's in English.
Well, it's not English, but
There's
you
a few,
read
like,
the
Spanish
subtitles. And what
The subtitles are in English.
Yeah, my reasoning was that, you know, like, obviously Netflix has a certain pool. How I think about it is that, like, all right, all these streaming services, all these different companies have different pools on the content they can buy. Obviously, the content you create on your own is yours, but
Yeah.
like the stuff that you can actually get, like the big blockbuster movies, I wonder who gets their first dibs. Probably like HBO and stuff, right? Whatever. And then Netflix. I mean, cause
Oh, in terms of movies.
yeah, in terms
Yeah.
of movies, it's always like on Netflix. I feel like the things that are the most popular are never like the real hit movies. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
That goes to HBO or like Apple Music or like Amazon
On demand,
Movies.
yeah, it goes on demand, yeah. So
I mean, Apple Movies or whatever, like where you actually buy the rentals.
So that's why I like to go
Redbox.
to the international section, because I feel like you can find a diamond in the dirt, in the rough.
Wait, you told me you watched a movie that was good the other day, but you didn't remember what it was.
All right, I'll look it up. Yeah, I'll
What
look it up
was
while you
it?
guys talk about some other stuff.
Yeah.
I watched a really good heartwarming movie on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I got a documentary to watch. All right, tell me about
No,
yours.
no,
Tell me
no,
about
no,
yours.
no,
Documentary,
not everybody
but
wants.
Tell me about.
Oh, mine
Yours
was just
first.
fuck man. Ben Stiller is the husband. I mean, I watched this a couple weeks ago now, but it's like his son.
Did your girl make
or
you
no,
watch
it's,
this?
It's Owen Wilson. No, I found it on there, man, but it was good, and it had like an 8.0 on IMDb. And we talked
Okay.
about this earlier.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I like. It's rare to see 8 and above on IMDb.
Yeah.
What was it called?
But it's fuck man. It's a really simple name. It's the name of the kid. I think it's like Ollie or something like that.
That must have been like a super independent movie. 'cause
But
I've never heard.
Yeah,
of
and I
it.
forgot who the fucking mom
Ben
in the
Stiller,
movie,
Ben
but
Stiller's
it's really big
surprisingly
too.
done a lot of movies like that. They're like
was
real
Owen Wilson,
small
right?
or low budget.
Yeah, but it's about his kid is born with a face deformity.
Oh yeah.
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 It's actually
That came
really
out in
good.
movies.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I heard it was good. Yeah.
It's cool.
I saw the previews.
It's cool because they take like it starts out with like a normal movie, and then you kind of like develop like a hatred for a character, but then it'll flip the script and it'll start telling the story from that character's point of view. So then it like
yeah.
gives in some depth.
I
So
got
there's
you.
depth to
I
every
got
character
you.
by the end
Yeah.
of it, and you're like, okay, you can see it's like you see all the sides to the story.
Yeah, I
so-
got what you're saying. That's
Yeah.
Who was the main
Well
character?
done.
Who was the main character in the?
I mean, it's a kid that.
He has a
It's a
cleft
kid
lip.
actor.
It was Ben Stiller.
No, it was
it's
Owen
Owen
Wilson.
Wilson.
It was Owen Wilson.
Oh, but
Dude, I'm
Owen
looking at the
Wilson played
wrong
the dad,
guy.
right?
No, but that's interesting. Like books do that. They're able to narrate from each character's point of view.
Yeah.
But I rarely see a movie. do
Right,
that.
because it's hard to do it in like 2 hours.
It's called Wonder. It's not.
No, it's called Wonder. Okay.
Why'd you? You
said
wouldn't
Ollie?
even. You wouldn't even.
I thought it was just the kid's name. I knew it was
Oh,
Wonder.
okay, that's the kid's name.
Julia Roberts is the mom. Yeah.
Oh, that kid does have a deformity in real life, huh?
Is it on Amazon Prime?
No, I don't think he is. He does actually. I
Yeah,
think
what'd you
it was
watch it?
makeup
What'd you
and
watch it
stuff.
on?
It was on Amazon Prime. Pretty sure.
Cool.
See,
Yeah,
yeah,
worth
especially with Amazon Prime. You know, Amazon Prime is one of the big players in the game. Amazon's big ass company.
Yeah.
Like Netflix is just an entertainment company.
They don't.
And
They don't
I heard
have any
you can
good
find some
original
good stuff on
content, though.
Amazon Prime. No, I heard they.
Yeah.
What, the Man in the High Castle, isn't that like one of the Amazon Prime stuff?
Yeah, that's one of their like most popular.
most
series.
popular things. Yeah,
And that one with who was the older guy from oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on all these. Arrested Development, the older guy that got caught up in the Me Too shit. What's that show where he's a transvestite?
I don't remember.
That was one of their popular shows.
Wait, Jason Bateman?
No, the
the
older guy,
dad.
Jeffrey
The
something,
dad.
Jeffrey Tambor or something like that.
Hang on.
You would recognize him for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey
Dude.
Tambor. You know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I used to like Arrested Development, but it got me so angry. I would get so angry at those people.
Really?
I just could not, because it reminded me of people I knew, like not the personalities reminded me of people I knew, and it would just like, I just want to reach in and just strangle.
That's
them,
like the
just stop that.
extreme forms of those personalities, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
like,
but
hey,
there
it's
are
like-
people like that have that. You know, they just think about themselves, and it's just like, I just wanna
Oh, because
slap
all
them.
of them are fucking selfish.
Yeah, and it's just like, and it's not just selfish. Just like they're so.
But you got the humor
stupid.
out of it because of their characters, right?
I got what I mean. I do. Of course, I get the irony in it and like what they're going for. They're trying on purpose to make them seem like complete idiots and only think about themselves. But still, it's just like because okay, people aren't that bad in real life, but to a certain extent, you can see that in some people. You know, you ever met somebody you're like, God, this person is so selfish or like so stupid.
Yeah.
You know, they only think about themselves. Like it just
Yeah.
makes you. It just makes me mad. I don't know.
So you hated the show so much you watched the entire thing.
You hate watched
You know,
it?
The Office. The Office at times was like that, where you get so mad at Michael, but then he was so kind-hearted. But
It was more, like,
he would
cringy.
do stuff that was so stupid.
Yeah, I would,
but
like,
you know, he had a
cringe.
good heart. But it's like the opposite in Arrested Development. They're doing
It's like,
stuff, and you
makes
know
you
they're
cringe.
and they're so terrible. You're like, God, just get hit by a bus or something.
Yeah.
But don't, because I want the show to continue.
I've actually never
Do you
seen
watch
that
it
show.
now? Do you watch it now?
Well, Arrested Development.
Yeah.
No, I like the first season type
The
of
original
stuff.
ones before they brought it
Yeah,
back. I
for
never
sure.
watched it once they brought it back.
Yeah, I
Jeffrey
didn't watch it,
Tambor.
but-
Yeah, he looked it up. Chang's on it tonight. If that guy's on it tonight.
Hey,
Oh,
great.
dude. Hey,
All you gotta do is break one of his legs, and he's on the ball.
Chang is playing injured,
he's on
by
his
the way.
wall. Yeah. All right, Chang. So here's your moment to shine. What happened?
Tell us
my
about
moment
your
to-
injury.
moment to not shine.
What happened? What happened, dude?
Nah, man, my legs broke, dude.
It's not broke.
Got a broke leg, man.
Fucking broken, like Marshawn Lynch.
Wait, so was it like a slide tackle where you kicking the ball?
Was it the game winner? and
It's
you-
hey, it was the
it
worst. It was the worst kind of injury.
Was it the game winner when you were going in?
The worst kind of injury is the injuries. There are no contact,
Yeah.
man. No contact.
So you were just
injuries.
running and it popped?
Is that what
I
happened?
wasn't even running. I was gonna try to run.
The takeoff.
The
is when
takeoff.
you-
Yeah.
The takeoff started.
The takeoff is when like
Dude,
usually
honestly, you're probably gonna
Achilles
dude. You're probably gonna want to go get that checked out. You're not gonna go to the doctor at all.
I'm gonna look at probably.
I mean, what are they going to tell you though? It's just muscular.
Yeah.
You're just gonna
Hey,
give
no,
you
how do
pain
you know?
pills?
How do you know it's just muscular though?
I mean,
Because I can technically I can like stand, like I made
it's not a
myself
bone.
put all my weight on my left foot and see. I can't do it for a long time, but at least I can do it. If it's my Achilles, then I couldn't do that at all.
Okay.
You know, I was
Yeah, that
afraid it
makes
was my
sense.
Achilles because at first when I was playing a little bit, the back part of my Achilles was hurting,
But it's just
I
like
didn't know
lower
what happened.
calf?
But yeah, and then when that happened, I did hear like a little pop sound, but it was. I mean, I think it's just like one of those great sprains. You know, I think it is. I
Yeah.
hope. But
Is that what your
anyways,
doctor degree is telling you?
yeah. Did you go on WebMD?
yeah,
Dude,
man.
don't go on WebMD. I would feel like I'd have like a tumor in my
Everything's
calf.
everything's cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron Howard's in Arrested Development.
Wow.
No
Well,
way.
he's the guy who like wrote and directed it.
He's
right?
a narrator. Yeah.
Yeah,
He does shows, too?
narrated it.
Dude, that guy does everything.
I do think
Yeah,
that
he
girl.
does. And he was in. He started out as a child, actually, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Opie.
what? No, he wasn't on. Was it the Andy Griffin show?
Something
Andy
like that.
Griffith. Andy Griffith
No.
Show. Because my dad used to watch that.
Yeah.
You're
And
100% sure.
100% sure he was Opie. His
Well,
character.
we can find this
Yeah.
out real quick.
That's impressive that you remember that.
Just because my dad watched that show all the time.
Dude, you know what was impressive?
Dude.
When you remember you had all those baseball cards when JP texted
Yeah,
us
I
that.
seriously have that set of
Oh,
cards.
dude, I
Like,
think
I'm 90% sure that I have that set
I
of
think
cards.
people are gonna buy start going because people are stupid and it's for. I mean, I would buy it.
But I honestly, I don't even know who those brothers are.
Correct. Yeah, I'm with them. I'm with them.
Okay, first of all, y'all are yelling directly into a microphone.
Okay.
And second of all,
Someone, recap who they
Okay,
are.
I
yeah.
have no
Let's
idea who
let's
they
go.
are.
Let's
And
hang on.
start with you sending that text.
All
and
right,
explain
back
the
up, back
context.
up. All right, so for those of you that don't know, there was a basketball card. What was the guy's name? Mark
Jackson.
Mark Jackson back in the day had a basketball card. I think it was 1996.
1990, 1991 season.
1991 season, and
man,
this
dude.
week somebody was looking at his player card that they sold, and they saw that the Dahmer twins were actually at the game, and they got caught in the photo in the background.
Wait.
So you see the two Dahmer twins.
Menendez brothers or
No, the Menendez. Sorry, yeah, Dahmer twins or someone or Dahmer.
can't be serious
That
and
was
say
Jeffrey
Dahmer's
Dahmer.
wrong.
Jeffrey Dahmer was someone else. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
another.
got Cardi B and Nicki Minaj mixed up.
Yeah. All right, so
He's trying his real face though, like his like CNN face.
the Menendez. Yeah, I'm
like
trying to.
saying
I'm trying to give you the
it's
facts.
real
You're
news.
ruining my podcast here, Chang. Let me get out these goddamn facts. All right, so yeah, the Dahmer brothers were at the game. Is it the Menendez? Menendez.
Try not to hate on the guys
Shut
with
up.
like the Latin last name.
He's rattled now.
Yeah, you've got about 5 games. All right, so the Menendez brothers are in the back of this playing card photo where the guy's like going up for a shot. The weird thing is that the photo was taken between the time that they had killed their parents and between the time they were arrested. So they were at the basketball game, sitting there watching it, knowing that they had killed their parents, and it's
my
kind of like a
God.
big like.
What a
And
moment
do you
in
know
time.
do you know the story behind the brothers?
No.
They were really wealthy family, like really well off. They basically killed their parents for the insurance money.
Didn't they like chop them up or something?
Yeah, I think they just. I'm not
was it
sure
what
how they killed their
Were they
parents.
twins?
Yes.
Brothers.
I think
that
they're just
also.
brothers, but
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
dude, that is
Two brothers that are both equally fucked up enough to do that.
I know.
Like, what are their
Yeah,
parents
what are
do
the
to them?
odds?
Let's
I'm
Wikipedia
like, what
this.
happened to them, man?
Yeah, they. All right.
Pretty sure because for it to be still famous to this day, there must have been something gruesome
all right.
to them.
Who were convicted of a high-profile criminal trial in 1994 for the murder of their 1989 murder by a shotgun to their wealthy parents, entertainment executives Jose Menendez and his wife Mary.
Wow.
Thought initially not regarded as suspects, the duo attracted attention to authorities when they spent their deceased parents' fortune lavishly within weeks of their murders. Holy shit! So
Wait,
that's
wait.
that's the weird thing is that they actually caught them in this playing card at a basketball game, spending their money they got from murdering their parents, and like no one had knew that they murdered their parents at that point.
What a moment in time.
That's crazy, right? It's just
So-
like the irony of catching that.
Yeah, they got the insurance money like almost immediately.
Right. I mean, well, if the insurance, if both your parents are killed
Yeah,
and
it's-
you're a wealthy family, I'd imagine they'd get it to you pretty quick. I mean, they wouldn't give you the whole thing, but they would be like,
but you're a kid, so you need money.
here's $100,000 to take care of bills,
Yeah,
and
the
we'll
funerals and
we'll
everything.
sort out the rest later.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Dude, check this out. I just Googled it. I feel like you should show this like in the camera, the card.
yeah.
But also, what's crazy is that article is from a day ago. It said eBay pulled all listings of that card.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Why though? What was the?
and there are the Menendez brothers sitting right there on the side.
It is crazy just to see that though.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
Yeah. So
Like, were they
it's
like-
just a story. Like, what kind of psychopath do you got to be? We killed our parents and let's go spend the money at a basketball game right
Yeah,
now.
they're courtside.
And what are the odds that they just got caught in this guy's? Yeah, of course they're courtside. Do you know how much those tickets cost? Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Man, that's dark. I like.
What do you think, Shane? Did you know how did y'all not know who the Menendez brothers? I thought
had heard of them,
everyone.
yeah.
I thought everyone knew that story. How did
In
you not know?
1989, I was born. That's why.
That's not true.
I was born in 1989. So
Were you really?
Yeah.
I was born in '87. How do I know about that?
You probably heard about it after.
I guess I'm just a fan of the.
Of murders?
Yeah,
You don't know who
clearly.
No, I mean it's it's just
probably
no,
saw like a VH1
It's just one of
thing
those.
on
It's
it.
just one of those things where
Yeah, it
like
was
they
high
were
profile.
no. I mean, here's the weird thing they were good kids, and they just all a wealthy family, and then all of a sudden, for no reason, they decided to kill both their parents. They're psychopaths.
What was their?
That's a psychopath.
Did you read any more into it?
No, I mean,
like, what was their plan to get away with it? Like, were they going to dump the bodies in a lake?
No. I think they.
Like, was it a bloody murder? I'm so curious.
They were first.
Pause for research.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Living in New York.
And like, are they alive today?
Yeah, they're alive. Oh, they're still in prison, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Okay, they were born in. So the older brother is born in 68. Younger one was born in 70. It says American brothers from Beverly Hills, California, convicted in a high-profile criminal trial in '94 for the '89 murder by shotgun of their wealthy parents.
By shotgun.
Entertainment executive Jose Menendez and his wife Mary, also known as Kitty. Though initially not regarded as suspects, the duo attracted the attention of authorities as they spent their deceased parents' fortune lavishly within weeks of the murders. So that their dumbass fucking spending is what got
them. I mean,
wow.
Yeah. If your parents just died, you'd be in mourning. You wouldn't be going to basketball games.
So they thought it was like a break-in, I'm assuming?
I think,
probably.
They probably just said,
imagine
no one would think, oh, the two brothers, if they have, and if they're like backing to this story up, you're going to say that both these brothers that have
what
never.
What are the odds that two equally, like Travis said, like they're equally
they're both
up.
Crazy. No, I've heard like backgrounds, like, it's got the same old story where like the parents were rich, they like neglected them, and they were raised by nannies, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And there was also reports that one of the brothers was molested by their dad or something like that.
Okay, so in that case...
But it was just reports or something like that.
Yeah. So in that case, there's not really that like maternal or paternal like connection to them. Right. They're just like...
But I mean,
those are our parents.
I think the crime was so heinous that they were like, the jury was just like, no.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like from their point of view, like how could you shotgun to your parents?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess they weren't really like close to them,
That's the thing. Like,
these guys are assholes.
That's the thing I was talking about with Chang last time is just because you heard about the girl that was convicted for 51 years for killing the guy who she was a sex trafficked. And she got sentenced 51 years for murdering one of the Johns. I told Chang the weird thing about that was number one, you can't tell someone that's sex trafficked. There's no way you can tell what their mental state is at. You have no idea what they're capable of and what's been done to their brain. So how are you going to hold this person accountable for what they did when clearly they've gone through psychological trauma against
you
their,
can't hold them to the same standards
against their will. You can't. You just can't. It's like a crazy person, But it doesn't matter. No matter if they say, she might know the difference between right and wrong, but the trauma, might have, made her into something it wasn't into not her own doing. So how are you going to say, oh, you got to live by the standard that we live by when her life has nothing to do? We couldn't even imagine her state of mind.
That was her only way out.
Right. And then also, number two, I was saying to Chang, I was like, I don't know if we'd be having this conversation if it was a white lady with blonde hair and blue eyes. So
what was it? Like,
she's like, I think brunette, brown skin lady. I'm not sure what their background is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just, again, it's just one of those, it's just like the only reason I brought it up is because it's just like the Menendez brothers, how do you know what their state of mind is or what they've been in?
Well, the only reason I know about it is because I clicked on the story about this kid in Waco, like this frat kid who got the judge, like he raped some girl and the judge let him off. And like in the comments, people were like, oh, so some girl kills her John and gets 50 years and this guy like rapes a girl and gets off free and gets like nothing.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn.
I don't know how that happens. I'm sure it happens all the time. I don't know how, but it happens all the time.
Well, apparently that judge is like let 3 different guys go in Waco that have been convicted of rape. He's let them off.
All right, something's got to be up with this judge.
Yeah.
She probably shouldn't be a judge anymore.
It's a guy, for sure.
I mean,
no shit.
If you're going to rape somebody, then do it in Waco.
Yeah, do it in Waco.
Okay, that's not the lesson we're going.
No, but I was looking at the Wikipedia page for the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because both of them have been married since they've been in prison.
What?
Life without parole. So they've been in life without parole since 94. One of them got married in 96, got divorced, and then got married again like in 2003, and the other one's been married since 99.
Women love
Yeah.
psychopaths. A good
Yeah.
psychopath.
Yeah, but
They'll
how?
get like fan mail and shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, I guess so.
That's what it is. Yeah,
Dude, I don't
fucking
understand
crazy.
women.
They're just yeah,
this
they're
day, I
famous.
can't.
I mean, they are famous for
Yeah.
even though it's a bad reason to be famous.
Like,
They are famous.
It's crazy. There's this chick. You may have seen this because I think you follow her on Instagram. This chick, she's a trainer at.
Why would I follow her on Instagram?
Because I know you do. She's
Yeah,
a trainer
I probably
at.
do. What's her name?
Or not a trainer. She worked at the Y. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to call her out her name
The
on here.
Y.
But I just noticed, like, she just.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whatever. Like, I had matched with her on an app like a year and a half ago and messaged her
I
a
know
little
what you're
bit, and then I never met her or anything like that. And then I started working out at the Y, and I saw her like the first day, like, you know, it was kind of obvious, or like it was whatever. So we just said what's up, and then we became friendly or whatever. But she posted this Instagram thing, and I guess she writes or exchanges, she's like pen pals with an inmate, and it was just crazy because like you could read some of it, and this girl's like, you've seen her shit. I mean,
Right,
she's kind of posts really weird stuff. But the little bit I could read on the letter from the picture she sent, because I was kind of interested, was like really in depth and like personal. Like,
Wait.
I was like, damn, like I can see how, I guess,
Yeah, I'm sure.
because of course
seduce a
the
woman.
inmate is gonna write really
he's got
personal
nothing- he's
stuff.
got nothing
Yeah,
else
he's
to
got all the time in the world
Yeah,
to
what are you
fucking
talking
write
about?
whatever shit he wants. You know, like
Yeah.
spend all day writing like the perfect letter to this girl, and then but then she's like writing him from. Like, she's obviously searching for something too, you know.
How did she get started in this?
I'm sure it's just a volunteer program.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you know, she likes to draw and shit, so it was, like, sketches and
Hey,
stuff
Chang,
with it. And, like,
you ever go to prison, dude? I got letters for you, bro. Ramen, too. Don't worry about it.
Why do you think I'm the one that will go to prison?
I mean, for sure, you're the one
Yeah.
going to go to prison.
Some like Netflix crime or something. I don't know.
Netflix crime. Yeah, fuck all the streaming services.
Yeah, when
going to the black market, I'm bootlegging all that shit.
Yeah, well, I'll go
Yeah.
back to my old ways before then where I'll have to steal everything. Don't let me do that again.
So,
You're not going to give me the workaround. Did y'all hear that Asia just kicked off Skyrim and Fortnite? Like, they blocked them?
what?
Really?
Yeah.
Asia, as in the
No,
continent?
China.
Oh,
As
China.
In, sorry, I
Oh,
said
okay.
Asia. China as a
No.
part of Asia.
A lot of
They did
players
that
are probably
last
happy.
night. Yeah, they're not happy about
A lot
it.
a lot of players are probably happy. Like, oh, the leaderboard just
the
cleared.
American players.
Yeah.
They're like charging all the all the empty areas now.
Chain, that's one stereotype you don't fit is you don't play video games, huh?
And yeah, I don't play them because I'm not good at them.
You you try and you're not?
Yeah, I'm just not very good at video
It's
games.
so weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Great talk. This is Dead Air, guys. This is our first
This is
lull.
Dead Air, yeah.
Did y'all
Yeah.
find any
Video game, we obviously not that passionate about them these days. Don't have much to say about that.
Well, I was waiting for Chang to.
Yeah, I was waiting for Chang. Chang's over
Yeah.
here looking up his injuries to his leg, I think.
Yeah, man, I'm seeing if I'm gonna.
You got
die
cancer in that
tomorrow.
calf, man. Get that calf cancer.
You got the high copay. Is that why you don't want to go? I feel you, dude.
So
I got
you need-
that. I got that too.
Yeah, you need crutches at least.
Yeah, seriously.
Supposedly
If I had some,
fresh
I'd
off
give
the
them to
dome,
you,
doesn't
but
have
got
health
some.
insurance.
He's got some, but he's got too much pride to use it.
Oh, really?
Dude, I think you hear a pop. It's not a good
Wait,
thing.
why do you have crutches?
I just got them from my parents.
Oh, really? Like recently?
It's this morning.
Oh, okay.
I went to get them. Yeah.
Wait, they just have them or what?
Yeah, yeah. You just have a pair sitting at home,
Just in case something like this happens.
just in case something like this happens. You'd be surprised how many times you.
Are your parents pack rats? So they have like everything they've ever had since the beginning of time.
Man, I wouldn't say that, but they have all the important stuff.
Yeah, I've never used crutches before.
Knock on wood. Neither have I. I
Yeah.
hate saying that because I just feel like.
Yeah, I
no, you
know.
don't.
I mean, I feel like it's coming anytime now, and I'm always worried about the Achilles too. Anytime I'm like, fuck, I'm about to play basketball or something. I'm like, this might be the day.
Do you remember Coach Burnett in high school? He ripped his bicep lifting weights.
Wait, you had Coach Burnett too?
Anytime I played football.
Well, Lake Intermediate?
No,
Like high school?
No, yeah. I'm talking
Oh, okay,
about
never
the high
mind.
school football coach.
I'm thinking of another coach.
Oh, I'm thinking the dude. The dude.
I don't think I had him.
This guy seriously had horse legs. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Like to this day, he had bodybuilder legs.
Wait,
and
horse legs or big legs? I've never even heard that term before.
Horse legs.
Horse legs.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up, right?
No.
It probably is a thing, but I've
That's
never
the
heard
thing.
it.
Yeah,
It's like big legs?
This dude had huge legs.
How do you describe big legs?
Tree Trunks.
Tree Trunks is a good name. Yeah.
Tree Trunks. Yeah, Tree
Fair,
Trunks is a good name.
fair.
Wait, can I tell you all my crutches story? The only
Absolutely.
time I had crutches. It's
Absolutely.
not that funny, but so I got them in like junior high.
You got them like a gift?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're just like, Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas, sick.
Christmas 2002.
Great. It's great. Thanks, Mom.
No, I broke my leg at karate, or like I broke my foot at karate.
Like actually
Like a-
broke it?
Like a small little bone on the outside of my foot. I was like kicking, and then I broke it or
That's
fractured
crazy.
it.
How old
whatever.
were you?
Junior high, so probably like what's that, like 11, 12?
Was it your real bones yet, or was it like?
I'm pretty sure my feet bones were my real bones.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true. Not
don't
like
think I replaced them.
I thought it was like
They're not like teeth.
yeah, not like teeth.
Anyways, so like Jackass was really big at the time.
Oh,
So I'm like, all right, how do I make this? Like, how do I have fun with this? It was like the middle of summer. So me and Matt Samuelson would, JP's nemesis, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, y'all made up this weekend.
I mean, I
Kind of.
tried to.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Yeah. It went off well.
I got a
Yeah.
few
You're
words.
the bigger man.
I mean, I was like preoccupied at the time, so I was like trying not to talk. But I was like,
Yeah. No, he's pretty ashamed of it also. I'm glad it got dealt with. But anyways, so Jackass was a big thing. And so in the summer, we were like, well, how can I like have fun this summer? So we set up like a camera that would film me by the side of the street. And I would like, as cars would come by, I would like crutch on the sidewalk, and then I'd like fall like into the street. And then we'd film the people's reaction, and like all these like moms like coming back from soccer practice were like, "Oh my god, dear, are you okay?" And they'd help me up, and we just filmed the reaction. We'd do that all day.
what was the best? What was the best one you
I
had?
can't remember.
Wait, but how's that lead
Yeah.
to your leg broke? How'd your leg
was
get
already-
broke?
that was the only time I had
It was
crutches, so I was
already
just-
broken.
Oh, you use your
I broke it at-
injury to.
Yeah, I had a casting crutches on, and I would just
Oh.
like as a car would come by, I'd be like, "All right, car's coming," and I just like goofily as hell, just fall.
Oh, okay. That
like
makes
a
me
really
feel.
awkward-
That's.
I thought that was gonna be a way better end of the story. Like
Yeah.
one of them invited me back for a massage, and I went.
At that age, oh my god,
That was my first erection.
first blue ball.
Would have been way better. Did y'all hear about that lady that was a supermodel and she sent nudes to like some 13-year-old on Snapchat?
What?
No.
Yeah, man. She was not a supermodel, a pageant winner, a former pageant winner. That happened this week. She was looking good too. I was like, jeez, like something. I don't know.
What does 13-year-old say, man?
I don't. Yeah, it was on Snapchat. She did it smart on Snapchat too, and she still got caught. Hang on.
He must have disguised himself as like.
Yeah, even
told her he
so,
was
for a
18.
13-year-old to be able to seduce
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you? How do you achieve anything else in life after that point?
I mean,
Like, well, shit, man. I struck gold at like 13.
Yeah, how do you date
Dude.
anyone else?
I have no ceiling.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Seriously.
Like some girl likes you, I'm like, well, I got this.
Yeah.
I
Seriously.
got these pics from this girl.
this
So
girl's locked up right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Former U.S. beauty pageant winner charged with sending nudes to a 15-year-old student.
Oh, okay. So she became a teacher after the pageant. And then,
Dude, she's looking good. What's up, girl? Miss Kentucky, a teacher in West Virginia, has been charged with sending nudes to a 15-year-old former student. News outlets report that 28-year-old Ramsey Bearse was arrested Friday and charged with 4 felony counts of distributing or displaying obsolete or obscene matter to a minor. The criminal complaint says that the student's parents informed authorities of the lewd pictures sent by Bearse that were found on the teenager's phone.
Bitches.
Yeah, what a bitch. The unidentified parent said Bearse had the teen's boys' teachers during a part of his time at Andrew Jackson Middle School. Damn.
All right. So, does anyone think that female teachers should be convicted if they
No.
mess around
This
with
is
a
a-
high school kid?
This is the same argument that everyone's been having forever. No, there's
There's not, right?
there's a difference between guys and girls.
Yeah.
Can we all agree?
Okay.
I feel like we should pass this point.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wanted to
It's just
throw it
like
out there. Are we all in agreement?
I just feel like there's way bigger things to worry
Yeah.
about than
Well, the only issue is like if they're getting beneficial treatment with grades. So
that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, no, the solution is to move them out of the class, but they should be able to continue their romantic relationship. Is what if it's consensual?
Okay, I'm not talking about we're continuing the romantic relationship, Marcos. Those are two different
No,
things.
they should be allowed to.
All right, that's not true at all. That's
What if the boy?
I'm against that.
Dude,
What are you talking
if you're
about?
fucking your hot ass teacher, don't you want to continue doing that? What the school's gonna be
dude's
like? Don't
15
do that
no,
again. What are you gonna do? Like not sneak over to her house and fuck her again?
Yeah, because that's weird, dude. Yeah, you're not in the mental capacity to be able to handle that. That would screw you up for
Yeah,
life.
you are. At 15, I knew what I was attracted to, and I knew what I wanted to stick my penis in.
I feel like this is the teacher episode all over again, Marcos.
Yeah, I know, right? You're on the opposite side. You're fighting an uphill battle here because
So you're basically you're like principle is that the government shouldn't decide how old you are whenever you're of like a sane mind or like a logical mind, you know? Like
Not for girls though, for guys.
Yeah, what do you think that there is an age where they should make a cutoff, or there just shouldn't be a cutoff?
Yeah, what's your cutoff?
What do you want
exactly?
Okay, now we're getting like deeply philosophical.
I mean, I know, but that's what you're saying. I feel like
the government says the line is 18, but Marco says no. The line is
no. At 15, I was good.
Yeah. So where is your line?
I don't know.
Okay, exactly.
Okay, so
we have to have a line
thousands
somewhere.
of years of evolution has said biology has said puberty.
Do you think 13? So 13 is
Yeah,
your
but
cutoff?
everybody, wouldn't you agree that every guy or girl hits puberty different?
Yeah.
At different age.
We're still waiting for Chang to
Yeah,
hit
but I'm
his.
saying, well, if you can't come, then don't fuck your teacher. What's the point?
Yeah, but your teacher comes on to you. I don't think he'll know. Like, hey, this.
Yeah,
is not the
hey,
right
this
time.
authoritative figure is
Yeah.
trying to touch my penis right now. What should I do?
That'd be badass. If she were hot.
What about if she wasn't hot, dude? You're just saying that in this instant. Yeah. What about if
Okay.
she's ugly?
Okay, if she's like taking advantage of a little boy.
What if the guy
No
like?
offense,
What if the
okay,
guy
that's weird.
liked other guy teachers and not girl teachers?
He's got a point there. Yeah. What about if it's a guy coming on to a guy?
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
Okay, then.
This is a slippery slope. I
It's
understand
definitely
that.
is. You're on a mound of butter right now. It's definitely slippery.
But no, you do agree how we started off though that
I mean, I agree. Sending
They shouldn't
nudes.
be
I agree.
convicted.
Sending nudes. This dude sent all porn in HD. Probably got on.
So where do you draw the line then?
To have it on
know if
the
it's
the RD. Where do I draw the line?
yeah. Sending nudes to a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old,
No, I mean, I would say.
high school.
All right, if it offends the kid and he really is bothered by it and like if he tells a lady, hey, chill out, or like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
How's the kid gonna?
I don't know where I was going with that. I thought I would get there when I started talking, but then the more words came out of my mouth, it sounded worse and worse and worse.
That's where it comes down to: is it consensual or not?
Yeah.
But and then the argument is always made for the kid
They can't
because
know
they're
where
of that
they're
age
that
that it
age.
can't be consensual
Right,
because they
right.
don't know
No,
what's
what
best
is
for
it?
them, and it's an authority figure.
Yeah.
So think the lines are blurred and they don't know like. That's where the government is
what about
stepping
that-
in and saying, well, we don't feel like that they can
What
are
about
out
that
of
lady?
a sound
What
mind.
about that lady gets pregnant or has the STD and gives it to the kid? What's he gonna do then?
Yeah, he can't be like,
Yeah,
hey,
but I mean,
you could
I'm
say that
only
about
15.
any single relationship in the world. Like, what if someone gives someone
Okay,
else
you're
STDs?
gonna be better off to handle it
What
at
if he gets
18
it
than
from
you
a
are
little-
you are at 13. You
What
idiot.
What if he gets it from his girlfriend? That's 15-year-olds also. Like,
Okay, I would say go check on that 15-year-old. Who the fuck has been raping her?
Yeah, but I'm
Because
saying
why would a
that risk
15-year-old
is
have
inherent in any relationship. I don't think
True.
that should be the factor in determining if
Look,
it's...
you just shouldn't have sex, man. Look, just don't have sex. You're
Yeah.
gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm living by that.
Yeah.
By that
all these-
standard.
all-
No nut November bled into December.
All these problems just come from sex,
I'm
man.
just doing no nut.
No nut.
19.
I'm fucking dude,
No nut 19.
You better get out your system, and you got about 13 days.
I'm doing no nut till marriage, man.
Oh, whoa,
What about
whoa,
you?
whoa! I'm proud of you, man. That's congratulations. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Who's the lucky guy?
See, man, he's still out there somewhere.
You still haven't found him?
Still out there somewhere. Hey, I'm looking at the comments. Haven't got it yet.
Chang, you got any sports things you want to talk about? Anything new happen? Okay, great, man.
Should we go to
That's
basketball?
great. This
Our
is
basketball
yeah,
minute?
I could go to us back. Dude, save something. Say Chang's
should
over
have,
here
like,
thinking about. I don't know
hip-hop
what.
sirens. Like,
No, well,
Yeah, we should.
basketball minute.
I had something to say about the I saw something on the internet about people debating about how many you know those animal versus man debates. You know, they were like, hey, how many Mike Tysons could beat a gorilla?
Yeah, first of all,
Yeah.
the gorilla's crazy.
So
okay, but yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's
did y'all
actually
see those like things
How many?
about? They were just like, you know, people were just debating like, all right, 10 Mike Tysons and one gorilla.
I think I'll take the gorilla.
Ooh, I
sure.
think I would take the gorilla too. Yeah.
He would
Sure,
just
take gorilla.
fling all the Tysons
think
like
you-
a rag doll.
Why are you laughing, Travis? Would you not take the gorilla?
When people don't understand,
Just sheer numbers.
People don't understand, dude. I don't think you
Gorilla is so
understand.
strong.
I mean, I know how strong a gorilla is.
I think
but
they don't even weigh more than the gorilla,
Dude,
combined.
I don't think you understand. A gorilla is not made out of the same thing. That it's not even the same made out of the
Muscle
same
fiber,
muscle
yeah.
fibers that we're made out
Yeah.
of. It'd be like you trying to find a robot. It's
All right,
it's not going to be like
don't-
me trying to find a robot.
Yeah,
It's going to be fighting a robot.
Trust me. Trust
Not
me.
to- you either.
Mike Tyson's kicking the ass of 98% of people on Earth that have ever lived.
Okay,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
but
we can
let's
agree.
let's put
any average gorilla. Is
let's
still
put it
gonna
this way:
fuck him
10 Mike Tysons would beat the flying shit out of a dog.
up. One Mike Tyson beat the shit out of any dog.
Yeah,
What are you
for
talking
sure.
about?
I'm saying that. Yeah, just like there are some animals that you could beat the shit out of.
Right.
What animal could you beat the shit out
I've
of?
always
Yeah.
thought. I know.
What's
this,
the biggest animal you could beat
you know,
the shit out of?
you know when they had the dogs for the cops that whatever. I always thought, oh,
You could
fuck,
take
I
one?
would fuck a dog up. I'm not even.
What
joking.
would you do though?
I would just take my mouth.
I've thought
I would
about
take my
this too.
fist and just shove it in his fuck. Oh yeah, you want to bite me? Eat this whole fist. Shove it down his throat.
Because that's
I
all
would
they're gonna do.
get-
They yeah.
Dude, gouge
What
his
are,
eyes
you,
out.
what are you gonna do? What
Make
are you
it
gonna do
blind.
now? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
would.
got
I
you
would.
right
I
here.
would fuck.
It's like-
I would fuck a
It'll,
dog up.
yeah, it'll fuck up your arm. But,
I mean, it would. Yeah, I would be.
make it
I would be
blind.
bleeding for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
I
gonna
would,
get cut
he would
off.
cut me for sure. But
Yeah.
he ain't gonna fucking. He's not gonna attack me if he can't fucking breathe.
Well, this goes back to the Arian Foster versus the wolf thing. That was.
Oh, that's
the
a
joke.
yeah. Well, that was the thing.
There's no way.
Wolves
yeah,
are
human.
huge.
Yeah,
Wolves
human
are
can't.
huge.
I mean,
They're
Wolves
like-
are fucking huge.
I don't think you understand how big a
I
wild
don't
wolf. And it's
actually.
not. It's not.
What,
like
what was the debate?
think I've
That
ever
Aaron
seen
Foster
one.
would be able to
Aaron
beat
Foster.
a
He
wolf?
said he could beat a wolf.
You said it on.
Yeah, of course he'll
and
say
it was
that.
like on like ESPN and like.
But I
for a
would,
week.
but I would not put my money on him.
He was being
to beat a
100. He was
wolf.
being 100% serious when he said it.
Yeah, he said
No,
he thought he could.
anybody can say literally anything.
But he's a professional.
I give a shit if he's a
NFL.
professional fucking anything. You're talking about a wolf, dude.
Wait, so the one you saw on the debate you saw was Mike Tyson versus the Gorillas, or was there another one?
10 Mike Tyson versus a gorilla.
Well, that's funny because I watched a video today of a lion versus 20 hyenas, and they were just like fucking up the lion until the lion's
Right,
brother,
until there's two of
the
them,
brother
yeah.
came and like saved him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude,
I mean,
but
dude,
10
now-
hyenas though, that's a lot of
Yeah,
hyenas,
you're gonna
dude.
you,
Yeah,
you,
20
you,
hyenas.
you jump by 10
But,
guys. They're
yeah,
gonna fuck.
yeah, but a lion versus one hyena, he just like ragdoll him, right?
Nah, I could take
Yeah,
10
no shit.
squirrels.
So you probably take like 5, you'd say.
You think he'd? No, I don't know. Squirrels might fuck you up, man. I'll give you rabies for sure.
Oh, how many?
Yeah,
squirrels
but
do you
they
think you could
will,
take?
but I can
No,
take
I
10
think-
squirrels.
Yeah, you could take 10 squirrels.
Yeah, you can take 10 squirrels.
No, actually, they would fuck you up though. They're quick.
They would fuck you. They're quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'd like
Yeah.
gnaw your eyes out and shit.
But I'll be alive before them 10 will be
Yeah.
alive. That's for damn
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You just get to stomping, or what's your game plan for that though?
just choke, like grab them and
Just grab them and
fucking-
just rip their heads off.
Yeah, I think you got to be quick, you know,
Snap their
kind of
neck.
like crawfish
Dude,
style.
that is
just
one of my
like
favorite.
head tail, just rip them.
That is one of my favorite memes.
Don't even suck any of the heads, just like rip it.
Take one head off, start swinging the other one by his tail, and just fucking.
Just throw it.
Two nunchucks.
Like I don't know if squirrels are like half like
Squirrel nunchucks.
You just got beat with your own
just-
brother, man.
It's just like there's like a homeless dude in the park just watching it all go down. Like, what is going on right now? Asians are amazing. No, have you seen that? That's one of my favorite memes where it's like a 2-year-old Asian girl. She's in the park like feeding birds to their mom, and I think they're feeding it Cheerios. And the girl like eats one, and then they gives one of the birds, and then like the bird takes one out of her mom's hand, and it's like right next to the girl. This little girl
yeah.
just takes like snatches the bird's neck, grabs a Cheerio out of his mouth, and eats it.
Dude,
And it is the
badass
most gangster thing you've ever seen. It's like a 2-year-old.
Dude, yeah, birds are fucking scary.
Dude, I know, and she just grabs it. It's like, nope, not today, bitch. And
That's
it's
crazy.
You think you could take
it's one of
like
my
10
favorite memes.
eagles?
no.
Just
Do you
all,
know?
like,
Do you know that there's eagles that can kill like
I
antelope?
cannot take 10 eagles.
like
bet there
like
are.
a
Yeah.
80-pound antelope.
I bet there are.
They'll like take them up.
Really?
Yeah, the big
Damn.
eagles. You know what's a scary thing? Like in the dinosaur age, they had like eagles that were like 12 feet, 12
Yeah.
feet wingspans. That would they definitely think.
Number one, I'm not fighting an eagle because eagle is the American bird, so I'm gonna stay away from fighting an eagle.
Well, I feel like they have to come down to the land to fight you, so then you have an advantage.
If I was
Not
balling,
fighting an eagle.
if I was balling out of control, I'm buying an eagle.
That'd be dope.
No joke.
That'd be pretty sick.
Right?
Yeah, but its life's gonna be in a cage. Like why even do
No,
it?
you can. No, what are you talking about?
But it has to be in a cage
You can no,
eventually.
you can train it to hunt. That's
Okay, but when are you gonna when you're not hunting, it's just gonna fly around your house?
I'm rich enough to afford an
You'll do
eagle.
like a-
I'm gonna have a nice house
Like a
too.
greenhouse?
Yeah.
For him to.
I mean, why not? I'll just let him chill in my backyard. Be like, yeah, just dude, whatever. Just come back.
Will you
whatever.
give him eagle mates?
I would do like
buy
eagle
some-
hunt offs.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, you know how they have chicken cockfights with chickens.
Would
You
you
know,
just,
would
like,
have an eagle.
release
Like,
chihuahuas?
who can get the biggest? Yeah, who can get the? That'd be funny.
I was just asking.
biggest
I was,
one.
Rescue some
I
chihuahuas.
do not like chihuahuas.
I was just asking if you're gonna give
Fucked up, man.
What's fucked up? That I don't like chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
They got
They
big
don't
hearts,
like you, man.
They don't like anyone.
But there's at
I
the
hate how they shake all the time. That really bothers me.
Yeah, they get nervous.
yeah. I guess there's just like
Yeah, they're small.
they don't like strangers. They like their family.
No, they're very loyal to.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You have a Chihuahua. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had a Chihuahua growing up
My
too.
stepmom has Chihuahuas.
But at the Houston Zoo, they have a bald eagle, but it has a clipped wing, and it just looks so sad because it's like perched on this little stick that they have, and it's like, I just don't know how I feel about zoos, man. Like
yeah.
walking.
No, they're terrible.
Like I understand a lot of those animals can never go back to the wild, but like,
Just let them
I
go.
don't
chill.
know,
Just
man.
go,
It's
yeah.
so sad walking through there.
Well, so I was thinking about like a solution to this. I was talking to someone about it. So all the zoos are like in the center of the city where there's no room, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like in South Africa, my sister went, and there's like a reserve of like 500 acres where like you just drive and you see the animals.
Right, right.
Like why don't we just like get like 500 acres out in Katy, and families just drive to it,
Yeah.
and
so
like the animals
fuck
are like
walkable
out.
zoos.
Yeah, like
Here's a-
that doesn't have
I
to be in
think
the middle of the
it's-
city.
I think it's way more expensive to run, and
Yeah.
you'd make less money. I think
Well,
that's the main problem.
You think so?
Because
Yeah.
think about it, less people are going to drive all the way outside the city.
I feel like if it was like, all right, kids, we're going to the zoo, like field trips and stuff. Like,
I don't think people want to use their own cars around wild animals because every now and then a wild animal will fuck you up. Also, did you see that video of the lady in China? I think it was it was in France. I don't remember what it was. They're on a safari like that in their cars. Lady gets out of the car to take pictures and gets snagged by a lion.
Yeah. Well, she was violating the rules, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
yeah, there would have to be like protocols
How
of like
stupid-
safety.
Yeah.
How stupid do you have to be to get out of your car in a wild?
Yeah, screw that.
How dumb?
Yeah. But like,
Well, go ahead.
well, no. Y'all
Well, my
talking about
sister
something?
went to South Africa, and like they were like walking around the lions, and there's like certain rules, like you never turn your back to it, you never walk in front of it, because if you walk in front of it, then it'll chase you and like attack you. Like its predator instinct will kick in, and it will like take you down.
I've been to South Africa.
So you walk really?
Yeah,
Oh, did you go on a safari?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They did have the coolest part was they had a hyena that was like a dog basically, so you could just go up and pet this
Really?
big ass hyena.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you could get it to bark, but you went like, "Arr!" It would be like, "Arr!"
Really?
Yeah.
But I guess the difference then is because here zoos are funded by the city, right? Versus if they made it like if the
private,
government
right.
like
If they made
as
it
a
off of,
whole was just like, okay, we're gonna have the like one huge fucking zoo in each region of the U.S.,
Yeah.
you know, and then we're gonna have it like you're saying where it's
cost would be minimized because
Yeah.
less zoos.
right, and then it's just like there's less zoos, so they're like focused
Yeah.
on these few, and they can I don't know, it just
Yeah.
seems like that's
Yeah.
the only way to do it is a total
No, that
overhaul,
seems
right?
that
And-
seems like a good system. You could do that. Have
Yeah.
like 5 major zoos like in different areas.
And
of
it's like,
the-
okay, I get it. Like, it's not as accessible, but it's
But
fucking
how-
also
yeah.
not
if
depressing
you,
as
if you
shit.
make it, you can make it within like 5 hours of all major cities.
And
I
it
feel
could
like.
be it could be less.
You should have like 10 major ones.
But
10
it's just
major
like, it's a
ones.
major destination. It's like, oh, I've never seen a zoo, so I'm going to seek it out. Like, I'll fly to a city to check out the fucking
But
awesome
the problem
zoo.
is you can't have them up north. What about in the wintertime? What are you gonna do with these animals? Just ship them north?
I know,
south?
but you get, that's why I'm saying you do it geographically based
Well, how do
on
they do it now?
animals that are like, can survive in different habitats.
You can let
right?
animals indoors inside.
So they have
zoos.
indoor
Yeah,
things
how you
in the
gonna round?
winter?
How you gonna round up all those animals if they're on
Yeah,
500
a
acres?
cheetah, a cheetah
Okay.
in Minnesota is not going to do well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's -2 outside. That cheetah is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I could fight that cheetah in Minnesota.
But that's what I'm saying, okay? If you want to see a cheetah, then you got to go further south. Like, they got to make it specific to the animal's natural habitat, right? As
Yeah,
close
I
to
don't
it
go
as
to
possible.
Minnesota and look for Tex-Mex food, man. That'd be
Yeah,
fucking stupid.
yeah.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So why would they have a cheetah in Minnesota?
I wonder if people that I always wonder that people living in like Colorado, I guess they get it from the Great Lakes, but sushi in the middle of the country, you know, you got to be careful
Oh.
where you get your sushi
Yeah.
from. If you live in
Yeah,
like
I would not.
Idaho, where the fuck's this sushi coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not get sushi.
It's getting droned.
In the Midwest.
Amazon
We should get oysters. Oh man, I've
Yeah,
been
we should.
craving them ever. You know they have 50-cent oysters Christian's Tailgate on Fridays.
Yeah, I do.
I've had those
Yeah,
before,
we should
actually.
definitely go get them.
I was actually kind of grossed out when I had them.
Yeah,
The
I
last
didn't
time?
really like them. I regretted buying them. I went.
When-
Is
wait,
that
when'd
on
y'all have
karaoke night when
when'd
they
y'all
had?
have them last
I was
time?
at Christian's tailgate for karaoke night one time. And I got
Oh
'em.
really? Yeah, I think so.
I had them on White Oak like a year ago.
Oh really?
I remember I was grossed out a little.
What makes it bad? Well, I
were
guess
like-
they're just like soggy. If they've been out
Yeah,
for too long,
they were, like,
But that's when it
warmer,
gets. That's
and
when it
they
gets.
were,
That's when it gets. Yeah, it's got to be cold because
Yeah.
that's when it gets dangerous and they start getting warm.
Yeah. We
But,
should
I
go to
mean,
Prohibition. They have the 50-cent ones.
Yeah, Prohibition makes me. I don't know. It was a weird crowd when we went in there last time.
Oh, yeah. We went on our biking trip that one day you were biking
Oh,
with Brenda. And there was like a like a 50th birthday party. Like all these older ladies like going crazy.
Was
They had
that
all
there?
like, remember Prohibition?
Do I remember it?
We biked there.
What's Prohibition?
The bar downtown, right by your house.
What's the place look like?
It's got the.
It's got a bar.
It's
and
got marble
chairs.
floors. Remember, there were all the late. Never mind, dude.
Oh yeah, where they wouldn't serve us the oysters. Oh
Yeah, yeah.
You know why I get confused with that place? Because that place is right in front of a conservatory. that
Oh,
we go
yeah,
underground.
yeah.
So I thought it was part of conservatory.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, it was weird. They have like right around the corners where all those homeless people sleep. It's like right on the next block.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, going away from Maine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sad.
That and across from Toot Sweet
Yeah.
or the main.
Yeah, today
the
I
main
was
villages.
running and I was like just happened to like there's a homeless man walking in front of me and he stopped like right as I was on my way home and I saw him like lean over and just pick up some random like Monster can on the ground and just like take a swig of it. I was like, dude, there could be anything in there and you just took a swig of it.
Dude, yeah.
But I guess if you're homeless, I was thinking about I was like, where else would you get a drink if you're thirsty?
Yeah.
You're thirsty.
I saw a guy like the gas station in Midtown across from like
Yeah, the main one.
Howl at the Moon or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was a guy going through the trash and like
Yeah.
like he grabbed like a box of like takeout food
Right.
and like started walking away with it.
Man, you
I was like, damn, you don't even know what's in there. It's like, fuck yeah.
I've seen people digging through the trash at that stop right outside our window.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know what you do, but what do you do?
You should just take a bucket for your leftovers and just lower it down and just lay it down there.
I should do that. After Brenda's like Friendsgiving, she had so much fucking leftover
Dude, why didn't you tell
food.
me?
Oh, I took it to a homeless guy.
Oh,
she like was
okay.
like, "Oh, let's take it under this bridge by our place."
Okay.
and then I was like, "Okay, I don't know who the fuck to bring this to. Somebody's about to get a fuck ton of food." So I gave this guy a fuck ton of food. But he seemed grateful,
I was gonna tell you that's the thing I was gonna tell you about. All right, so the documentary I watched, it wasn't a long documentary, but hang on, let me look it up for where I bring it up. It was on Vimeo.
Wait, Vimeo. It's
Yeah.
like YouTube's.
Hey, I don't know what
Like Lee
Vimeo. I'm
Stepbrother?
not sure what it is
It's
actually.
like I think it came up like around YouTube, but then YouTube took off and Vimeo like never did.
What is this TikTok thing? Is that just like
Oh God! You talking
what
about
was
the
that
ads on
video? What
Snapchat?
was that like 3 or 4 second video thing? The
Oh, Vine.
Vine. It sounds like
Dude,
Vine, right?
Vine blew up and then it died.
They sold
Yeah,
it for
they
like
just killed it.
500 billion, didn't they? Or
So-
like some crazy number.
Wait, their stock went up and it went down.
Vine sold it to like Instagram or someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like a crazy number.
That's
And then it's
crazy.
just
And
dead.
then they just delete it. I mean, they just do that just to delete their competitors.
I don't know if they
sometimes.
did that or if it just failed naturally, but it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did it on purpose because
You
they were
think so?
probably
Just
like,
like
they're probably
to-
like, let's just go, just get away a competitor. Be like,
Yeah.
we want you to go to Instagram instead of, which makes sense. They probably
It took a while.
Facebook was like, probably want you to either use, Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah,
We don't want you using.
yeah.
I don't know who was that shit. But anyways, there's a documentary on Vine called Medical Genocide, and it's about organ farming. It's interesting as shit.
Is it dark?
Yeah, the only thing about I have to complain about it is the music is horrendous. The worst music. I don't know who was in charge of music for this documentary, but it's like this corniest, like you could tell they're trying to be like deep and sad on purpose.
Oh,
Other than that, though,
like Sarah McLachlan.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
exactly,
What are we-
exactly. It's like what do we? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is exactly like
I
that.
think I'm
It's
gonna
exactly
pass.
like that. Like the information is good, but the music, like I'm having a hard time concentrating on the information
Yeah.
because I'm listening to this horrible elevator music in the background.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's really interesting. So I was telling Cheng about this. I randomly ran across it. So I think let me look this up. Shit. All right. So it's basically about how the organ donation industry in China for some reason is booming. There's like a lot of hospitals that if you like people in Europe, if they're on an organ transplant, like insurance companies would be like, hey, like go over to China because they have organs. But then they're starting to,
like-
but people in the government are starting to look like outside, not in China's government, but other governments are like, where are you getting all these organs from? Because you can't just, someone obviously had to die.
Is it government mandated to be an organ donor there? Maybe.
No, it's not. What they're saying that they think they're doing is they're taking people that are in prisons. Oh, well, first of all, it is legal for someone on death row. I think it's death row in China for them to use their organs after they're put to death, and they'll harvest their organs and use it for transplants.
Without their consent?
No, yeah, without their consent.
Oh, okay. So if you're on death row,
right? If you're, yeah,
whatever your wishes are.
But they're saying that they think that what they're doing is taking other prisoners that aren't on death row, that are just against the government, and organ farming, harvesting there, because there's a bunch of different clues that people have been investigating. They're like, okay, we need to know the numbers, and like they're like, the numbers aren't adding up. Like this hospital says they do 500 organ transplants a year, but we really looking at numbers, it's more like 5,000. They're like, where are you getting all these organs from? And it's like, so they're doing numbers like that, and they have like accounts of people, like whenever they go to prison, and they like test their blood to see what their blood type is like, see if there will be a match for it. And there's other crazy stories, like a guy in Europe was like, his insurance company told him to go to China to get a liver or something. So he goes in, and how your body, you have to match, or if your body rejects it, you might as well, you got to start over. Yeah. You got to get back on a transplant list. This guy went through 4 like kidney or livers or whatever it was, went through 4 of them, like got rejected on all of them, went back to Europe, came back and tried another 4 livers. So it's like 8 people died for this one dude.
Holy shit.
And they're like, where are you getting these fucking intestines from, right? That's just in a guy's account. But the weird thing is, they did it again on the numbers, like the weight in the US for like it was like 100 or 1,000, like 51 days or something crazy. I'm gonna look at the weight. I can't remember what the thing was.
It's really long, especially for like a liver or a kidney.
Yeah, but the shipping better be 2 days.
Yeah, I know, man.
All right, so the average wait time can be like 3 to 5 years, right? Which is like 1,000 days.
Yeah.
The average wait time in China is like 15 days.
Jesus Christ.
So they're like,
dude.
So they're like, and the documentary is like
15 business days.
15 business. Like, hey,
But
you find out this week you need a new heart. 2 weeks, hey, we got you, dude.
I might just go get a new heart, man.
Yeah, man.
I've been doing cardio. Give me somebody whose heart has been doing cardio.
But it's interesting as shit. It's like, oh shit. But it makes you think, like, are they actually doing this? That's like,
these are real hospitals. These aren't like black market.
No, they're real. Like, hey, you break your leg, go to that hospital. Yeah.
Well, you know that Chinese doctor scientist came out a couple weeks ago and said that he genetically edited 2 twins.
Oh no!
And it was like he's like the first person to claim to have done it. Yeah, the CRISPR stuff. And apparently he did it to make them like immune to HIV because they're susceptible to it because their dad had HIV. But it's of course it's a huge moral thing.
Right.
And he said there's another one on the way. And he hasn't like released the names of them or anything like that to prove it, but apparently like all of his research and stuff is sound. And they said it's really easy to do. Like you can go buy CRISPR kits for like a couple $100.
What?
Like right now. So they're like, it's not that people can't do it. It's just that it's like, okay, China was going to be the first to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And once Russia's going to be on it, they're going to be creating these superhumans.
Dude, they're going to make it steroided up. We don't need steroids.
Yeah.
Make them like,
but then what I think is fucked is it's going to become a class thing, right?
Like
because basically the poor people are going to be weeded out because they're going to be disadvantaged from the start. At least the way it is now.
Right.
People are born with the same kind of base level.
You're talking about a whole new society.
I know. It's a superhuman. It's a different species that we will be creating in our lifetimes.
Did y'all watch Gattaca?
That's another reason to not have kids right now.
Oh my
It's like Gattaca, basically.
Right. It is exactly like Gattaca.
That's crazy.
Which is a great movie.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Like I've heard like CRISPR scientists talk about that movie like that's crazy. I remember watching that movie thinking it was sci-fi, and now that is like so accurate to what is actually happening. Like you can go to New York and you can tell doctors right now that you want your kid to have blue eyes or whatever.
Really? They can do that?
Like they can do like selective things like that already. But the main moral thing is like what they call, I can't remember what they called it, but basically stuff that you pass down from one line to the next.
Right.
That's
genetically,
like the germline genes is like if you fuck with that, then that is what will lead to a new species because those get passed on.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like diseases are not immoral,
so like it's,
but
right. Like you can make a more moral argument for editing those things, like basically editing out things that people may be
your
disposed
ability to contract a disease.
But you don't want to make somebody, I don't even know,
like
just
whatever. Superior for
right.
But it's just like sending nudes to a 15-year-old. Where do you draw the line? If you're
Where
editing
do you
for
draw the
blue
line,
eyes, why don't you just edit
just-
for a huge penis?
Yeah.
You know, which
That's
is not
what-
right.
It just sucks because you know other fucked up governments are gonna do it regardless of what the world thinks about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, China's gonna be first.
Yeah.
Obviously, they already are
Why do you
first.
keep pointing to
On
me, dude? I didn't do shit.
Chang, what are you gonna do about it, man?
Yeah, Chang,
We all-
you're our diplomat.
You're the
we
spokesman
know you got the
for
end
all of Asia.
You got the end to the Asian mafia. I don't have an end. I told you about this. We need
Yeah.
your hookups.
I used to, and then they took his organs, man.
Seriously, but y'all should go watch that documentary. It's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Like, again, besides the music, but it's pretty interesting. It was good,
not gonna
and it's only like 20 minutes. Why would you watch it?
No,
It's too depressing.
pass.
Too depressing or what?
Not interested, bro.
Not really that interesting.
Dude, people are dying, and you're not interested.
Yeah.
What's your favorite documentary then?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What's my favorite documentary?
Yeah, do you not watch documentaries? Everyone watches documentaries.
Yeah, I like the Planet Earth.
No,
Does that count?
yeah, I think that's more like a movie series.
That's another really good documentary. Is that Icarus one on Netflix
one's that?
about
yeah.
this dude? He was like
The Russian.
yeah, he was kind of like into recreational cycling, and then he got more into it, and he wanted to make a documentary on, okay, if I did steroids, how much would that help my performance? So he got hooked up with some
wow.
Russian doctor who provided him the steroids, and it ended up being a guy who was the same dude who was caught up in the scandal because he apparently provided drugs to all these Russian athletes, and it's why they were banned from the last Olympics.
What?
And so he started this documentary not even thinking it was gonna, and then while he was filming this, the doctor got caught up with all this shit, and
Right.
he's continuing to talk to him. So his documentary totally shifts from about him
Right.
and his improvements over time to being about this greater scandal that's going on.
Why
It's
would the
crazy.
doctor, if you're dealing illegal drugs to Olympic players, why would you want to be documented?
He probably didn't know he was being filmed, or like,
Well, no, he knew he was. I don't know, like
were
why.
they just like phone conversations, or
Yeah, it's phone conversations, and I mean they had interactions and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not sure.
That's a cool documentary. It's called Icarus.
Yeah, it's called Icarus. It's gonna win all kinds of awards.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Ooh, I'm gonna
I
have to
always
watch
see
that
it, but I
one.
never click on it. But I've heard it's good.
Yeah,
I should. Well, I didn't know it was about that though.
yeah, it's interesting.
Wait? So are there any like noticeable results in his?
Yeah, for sure.
Does it like he
For sure.
shows you like
It's
how,
like-
many, how many seconds are
Yeah,
knocked off
yeah,
and stuff?
he tracks all that. It's like
That's cool.
Yeah, this is crazy. I've been using it 2 weeks and already.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like an immediate.
pretty
improvement.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
Because I've always wanted to quantify like how
Yeah.
much steroids would actually help.
Yeah. The only thing I have is My Real Life on MTV. Remember that one?
Yeah.
There was a
The
guy on there who
series.
did it's like I want to be on steroids.
Oh,
and there
yeah.
was like 3 of them. They were all, but they were all.
Well,
dumb.
dude, that was like that one YouTube video we watched when we were like really stoned one night, like at 4 a.m. at your old townhome.
Yeah.
About those steroid guys. They're like in the gym talking about steroids, and they're just like, "Yeah." I was like, "I know all the not benefits, but like how it's bad for you, but I don't want to stop. I mean, I'm jacked right now."
There's
Like,
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, yeah, I feel like good.
Yeah,
That's like,
He's
there's
like-
this guy Ronnie Coleman, I think was his name. He was like 5 or 6 time Mr. Olympia.
yeah, black guy.
Yeah, and now he's like in his 40s, and he's so fucked that he can't even walk. Like he has to use like a walker to get around. And now like he
What?
runs
I
a
gotta look
gym
at
and all
this
this
guy.
stuff, but he just could not get off of it because
gotta
his
look at
whole
this guy.
identity was tied
Right.
to being this fucking strong dude.
what's
Yeah.
his name?
Ronnie Coleman?
Wait, so why can't he like? did
Just
his
because
muscles get
he's had so
too
many
big?
back surgeries because it was
Oh.
like I don't know if it's
Yeah.
because it was unnatural for him to
His
train that
skeleton
hard.
couldn't
Yeah,
carry that
that's
much
what, I think that's what it
muscle.
was.
Oh, dude, I know. Oh my gosh,
And it's fucking
you're right.
sad.
Dude,
I started watching that documentary and I got like 30 minutes in. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this to
Yeah.
myself watching this.
Oh
like
my
so
gosh.
sad.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen
that's
that.
how
guy.
I have to be in the right mood for documentaries.
Yeah.
Man. It gets me
Yeah.
down.
It'll depress you, yeah.
It's like, I don't
Wait,
need, I don't
so-
need this
I
in
can't
my
watch
life
that
right
shit
now.
on Sunday nights.
Wait,
Yeah.
so do
Not
you
much.
know how he messed up his back? It was just
He's
too
just
much
had
weight?
so many surgeries.
Right, gotcha.
And it's like tracking him as I guess he's about to go into another surgery or something. It's just fucking
Dude,
sad.
that's
as
sad
shit.
as
You're not
shit.
supposed to look like that, man.
Yeah, dude.
And the documentary starts out showing footage of him because while he was competing for these titles, he was also a cop, and he was just this jacked fucking cop walk. I think it was in Dallas too.
Oh my gosh.
Jacked cop walking around Dallas with like no business even working that job. Still, he just loved it.
That's what I don't
It
get.
goes
Everyone
forward.
knows that he's doing illegal drugs, yet no one says it's okay because it's just steroids. Like, it's still illegal
pretty
drugs.
Much. Yep.
Damn, he's still jacked.
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah,
why
he's
those
still-
are
Yeah, you can
illegal.
tell,
Why
yeah.
are those
all
illegal
upper
drugs?
body
though?
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. They just don't want a bunch of old people going to the hospital and weighing in. You know, if you have, obviously they messed up this guy. If you've got like 100,000 people, steroids fucking them all up. it's gonna be a big way on your healthcare system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
that's
think you
just
only look at one way of like where steroids is though. You know, steroids helps other stuff. I don't understand why like.
What else do you think it helps? I
don't.
don't think it helps other stuff.
Like people take steroids like for their lungs
steroids.
and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
steroids helps
Just
you.
temporarily.
Those aren't
Steroids
to
help-
recover from things.
Yeah, those aren't anabolic
yeah.
steroids though.
yeah, those are different. Those are different kind of
different
steroids, man.
class.
Those are okay.
That's just like for your immune system.
Speaking of documentaries, anyone watch the new 30 for 30 from Mike Tyson about Mike Tyson knockout?
Nope.
About what?
There's a new who's the dude that knocked out Mike Tyson?
Buster Douglas?
They made a 30 for 30 about Buster Douglas
Oh, shit.
knocking out Mike Tyson.
That I'm not interested in.
Why not?
Oh yeah, why
That
not?
looks interesting.
Yeah.
Buster Douglas.
I feel like
think that
boxing's
was
dead. Like,
I
I
think
don't
that's
have any interest in boxing.
that's 42-1.
You're crazy.
I still like watching boxing.
I still
still
like
love-
watching. Yeah, I like watching. Yeah, I like
I like
watching.
MMA because it's like a real fight. Like, who would win?
Because anything's, they can do.
Yeah, it's just like really like what man on this earth could not die?
You know what I
if
wish?
fought?
I wish they did bare knuckle in UFC because I feel like that'd be the
that'd be
most.
gory as shit.
That'd be the only. That'd be the
That's like
only
gladiator
bitches
shit.
like you would be like, oh, I don't want to see
Dude,
the
that's,
blood.
that's fucking gladiator.
It's way less. It's way less. You get less brain damage because. You're gonna get knocked
That's
out.
not true.
You're gonna get knocked
That's
out
not
quicker.
fucking-
100%.
I'm pretty
100%.
sure-
Okay, if you're
You're
saying
saying
okay, wait,
gloves
wait.
don't protect
Let me
the
tell you
head?
how. Let me tell you how.
Not
Let
gonna
me
buy
tell you.
that.
The gloves
Don't
are
give a
not.
fuck what this dude tells me.
Gloves are not made to protect your head. They're made to protect your fist from breaking. So it's not boxing. The same thing with boxing gloves.
but it softens a blow.
Yeah, but it's not. That's not what it's made for. It's made to keep your hands from breaking.
Yeah, it's also meant to make you not cut up as easily.
Okay, let me explain to you this way, Chang. If I hit you once in the face and then you get knocked out, the fight's over. But if I have pads on my hands and I hit you once in the face with the same amount of pressure, you're still gonna be able to take it. You just have me knocked out.
Yeah,
but then,
that's true.
But
That's
then,
true. But I
but
feel
then,
like
but then
if
I'm gonna
you-
punch you. I'm gonna punch you 10 more times.
Yeah.
With the where you would have been knocked out, and you would have lost the fight
with
already.
equal force,
With equal
basically,
force,
you're
I'm
like-
now instead of punching you one time, I'm punching you now 10
Maybe
times.
not equal, but those 10
Right.
combined are doing
You
more
know what I'm
damage
saying?
to you.
So
That's
you'd rather
not-
be knocked out. And
That's
lose.
not the only reason why you wear gloves. You wear gloves because you protect your hands, but you also protect the other dude's face at the same time from getting cut up. I get what you're saying about like knocking out.
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about brain damage. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about facial. I agree. You're gonna get more facial. You're gonna see more blood for sure.
But I don't understand what you're saying about
I'm saying
two
you-
grown dudes
I'm saying-
without gloves. So
I'm
you're
saying-
saying like
I'm
you'd
saying-
rather have a UFC
you-
where they don't have gloves.
Right. You'd rather have a UFC where you see blood, where someone gets cut, rather.
I see
than,
blood at the UFC right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think it'd be more. It could be more like a real life fight,
What-
and not only would be more like a real life fight because you have nothing. You know, it's just bare knuckles.
How's that different than
Because
having
when you're
pads?
when you're in a parking lot or in a bar, you get a fight with a dude. You're not gonna be like, hey, hold on one second, let me get my gloves out of my car.
That's not gonna be any different than you fighting any of those guys. Those guys will still.
I'm not talking
whoop
about me
any-
personally. I'm talking about the dudes. In
How's
the
that
I get
change?
what
How's that change the difference between the fight itself, though? You're still gonna go in with the same technique.
You're saying the same.
Yeah,
the
he's just-
winner will win both fights. The better fighter will win.
No, I'm
both
saying that
fights.
it doesn't change the way you fight.
It doesn't
like
change the
how-
outcome or the way you fight.
Yeah.
But he's just saying from a safety standpoint.
Yeah, I'm saying from a safety standpoint. I mean, I might.
Oh,
I mean, I
from
think.
a-
I think it's gonna change. I mean, it would definitely change some parts of the who wins and loses.
Is
You
that
think
a-
it's gonna change anything? Of course it will.
Is that
I don't
a
know
different
enough about
argument?
fighting.
It's very similar to should NFL players not wear helmets? Because people think
No,
that.
no,
or play without pads
no.
because that would make
Yeah,
them feel less
I
safe whenever they're making those
I 100% believe that.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
the
it would-
NFL
it would
wanted
make
to
it- it would
stop
make
that
it-
shit,
yeah,
they would
yeah.
take away pads because you would normally protect yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
You just normally would.
Yeah, but
I just don't think you would
It'd be like
protect yourself
rugby.
any better.
Like
with-
rugby players don't get concussions. I think.
yeah, they do. They
but,
do.
like, at a
But
lesser
it's not.
rate.
It's not as hard. They're not leading with their fucking
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you think the entertainment value for a bare knuckle fight would be better than a UFC regular fight, just because it's bare knuckles?
I mean, it depends on the fighters. I'm not gonna say that's definitely a factor, but I think it would. Yeah, kind of.
Well, would you allow like clawing and scratching and stuff?
Okay, let's not be ridiculous.
No, but, like,
you can't
what would
kick
you
him in the
allow?
balls either. No.
Yeah, I know.
You
So
gotta-
like no open hands, closed fists.
yeah,
only.
close fists only.
But in a street fight, you could do those things.
Yeah, street
I
fighting,
would hope.
yeah.
I would hope. I mean, you could. I would hope that if I ever got a fight with a dude, the dude would be kick
Well,
me in
yeah.
the balls.
Yeah,
Just
man.
fucking-
I
I
hope so
would
too.
hope. I would hope. He
Yeah, I
doesn't,
hope
hope he
so
doesn't go for
too.
the eyes first.
Yeah.
Hope I don't lose the eyeballs.
Gentleman's code, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, what?
There
the
are some rules there.
Yeah, right. First of all, I'd be like, what a bitch.
But if you're fighting to the death, I mean, you.
Yeah.
Even if I go down with getting kicked in the balls, I still feel like I would win that fight.
Just
Like,
grabbing
I
a beer
feel.
bottle and fucking.
No,
Yeah.
that would debilitate you completely.
No, I'm saying I would.
You think you could keep fighting?
No,
after a
absolutely
kick?
not.
No,
Absolutely
like
not.
That freaking stops you,
Well, you sound like very opinionated on this matter,
dude. Yeah, like you.
Yeah, I've
flick
been
it,
hitting.
it's
I've
like-
been hitting the nuts a ton of times. It's fucking
Yeah, every guy has.
puts you down for sure.
Yeah, you can't keep fighting after a kick in the nuts. There's no way. It's
pretty
It'll
tough.
take you at least a minute.
You have no idea how resistant my nuts are.
All right, next episode we punch JP in nuts as hard as we can, each of us,
And then he has to fight.
and then he has to do regular people activities in the next 5 seconds.
What is one man capable of after his nuts are punched?
Icarus.
You're about to give JP a sex change.
We're about to about to film our own documentary over here. Found out that
First, we're gonna punch him without a glove, and then we're gonna punch him with a glove.
And then we're gonna see which causes more structural damage.
Yeah.
all right, we'll end it on this. I don't think I've ever had like a remember a time where I distinctly got kicked in the nuts. I mean, there's always been like a taps or like accidentally, but no one's ever like on the purpose just or like had an accident where it's just like directly on my balls. That's never happened to me.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever.
That's like an evil person.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
would
You're
do
talking
that.
about like deliberate.
I feel like none of
it's
it-
only happened one time to me.
Okay, I've never had it. Let's hear the story. What happened?
No, it just happened in soccer. I was like, yeah, but again, that person denied it, so I was like, all right, well.
You think they
Yeah,
hit?
let
They
it be.
intentionally kicked you in the balls
on
They
purpose?
essentially kicked the ball at my nuts.
Oh, kicked
Oh,
the
the
ball
ball?
at your nuts.
Yeah, and it was fucking cold as shit, man. It was freezing outside.
Yeah.
Just lay down on the ground, just like I'm just gonna lay here.
It hurt so bad.
His
so
voice still
sad.
goes up and down when he talks about it.
Yeah, he's gonna wake up tonight with bad dreams. Like, no, not the nuts.
It's like one of those where like I had to block it, you know, you had to
Yeah.
stretch forward because it was a cross coming in, but I'm like,
Oh,
yo.
you fucking were exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough,
I
man.
exposed myself, man.
That's
For
tough.
the sake of my goalie or defense, whatever.
It's crazy. I noticed because we played soccer last week. That was my first time like playing futsal in so long, and I was
That should have been my last
God,
time.
I could tell I'm like being such a pussy compared to how I used to play. Like when the ball's coming at my face,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like so quick to just like fucking
Yeah.
defend myself.
Yeah.
And I used to be willing to take those hits. Like,
Dude, it's not
Like,
worth
Why
it.
would you
Yeah.
let a ball hit you in the face?
I mean, like I would be more like I would stay
Risky.
more like keep my eye on the ball longer rather than just fucking like turning so quick. I feel like I'm pussy, man.
you're going to win championships
I
right now.
know,
What
but
do you
it's
give a
still
shit?
it's like a pride
Yeah.
thing though, and I just feel like, damn, what happened to me, man? I'm fucking soft now.
Dude, I'm the
like,
same in basketball. Like, I won't go like for certain rebounds because I'm not getting like an elbow to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go out Friday night with a freaking black eye. I'm like, no, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin my whole weekend for this rebound.
Well, thanks, dude.
I like that's how you think about it. All right, listen. On that note, we got anything we want to promote?
I'm out of promotions.
Christmas time's coming, boys, so get your gifts. I know I gotta get my gifts.
What are you buying me, man?
We break any cords tonight?
Not tonight. Not
I don't know.
tonight.
Hopefully we break one in the next
Yeah.
couple weeks, so I got a gift for you.
A new Transformer.
Yeah.
That's great, guys. Oh, we are finally on iTunes. Be sure to check that out. You might be listening to this on iTunes. If you're on iTunes, check it on YouTube. Also, check out freshoffthedome.com, and you will find all our new shit. So we will see y'all. Y'all have a good week, and we will see y'all next week.
We'll see him before Christmas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bye.